David Bowie, wherever you are in heaven, I tribute this movie review for you. And please forgive me, I did not see much of your movies that you did many years ago, but I think I'll rather stay with one movie that you did that's your all time best. And yeah, that one is the film that you did that featured Jim Henson, since this is another best film that Jim Henson have ever made. Well, you get the picture. So, I tribute this movie review for you, dude. Hi, ladies and dudes. This is Rebecca Lynn Barkley, aka Boopop1970. This is my review for today. And today's review, ladies and dudes, well, once again, I decided to bring my home country flag here with me on another movie review that I'm going to do for today. And this movie review I want to do for today is I want to tribute this movie review to our beloved singer and actor of all time, David Bowie. And yes, it's a sad shame that this year we lost him as well. He died of, I think, some type of cancer or something at the age of 69. And also, he did release his last and final album called The Black Star. I only heard one of his new songs, the last music video that he ever did. It's a good standalone music video, to tell you the truth. Yeah, if you guys have or haven't seen that video, his last and final one, just go check it out right now on YouTube. But for now on, I gotta go ahead and do this movie review. Here it is, another 80s movie review, and truly a very underrated classic. So for my next movie review is The Labyrinth. And yes, this is another movie that Jim Henson made. I really do love this movie, don't get me wrong, but I think The Dark Crystal is a whole lot better because I think Dark Crystal had a whole lot of epicness going on, here and there in this film. But don't get me wrong, I do love this movie. But I'll tell you about my thoughts about it in a moment. So, without further ado, ladies and dudes, here's my movie review number 82 of The Labyrinth. And to cut this plot nice and short, it's a story about a young woman named Sarah. She's going on a very unknown journey for only 13 hours and 13 hours only. This unknown place called the Labyrinth, where she made a terrible mistake that she'll ever commit by that she wished that her baby brother needs to disappear and just go away forever. It's her fault for making that mistake. She wants to fix it and try to get her brother back before the Goblin King will keep the baby forever and turn it into a goblin. And Sarah cannot do this alone. She got some good friends by her side. A really cool dwarf who is a loner, a really friendly, cool monster who makes friends with rocks, and a very weirdo fox character who is a gentleman, but he's using a poor shaggy dog as a ride. So it's up to them to get to that castle and try to get the baby back before 13 hours will be up. So that's my whole entire plot of The Labyrinth. And I guess everybody wants to know is, what the heck do I think about this movie? Well, to tell you the truth is, ladies and dudes, this is a very darn enjoyable movie to watch. Yeah, this is the one and only David Bowie movie I will like. Well, I did not know back in that time, I did not know that David Bowie is an actor and he did a whole lot of movies, but I remember he did a few of them here or there. Some movies I don't know of, but I did see some clips of it on TV a long time ago, but that was a while back. But sadly, The Labyrinth is the only movie that I can enjoy from David Bowie, because I just like a movie where it features a whole lot of puppets that Jim Henson have ever made. I feel so sorry for Jim Henson for making good movies that is so darn different than Sesame Street and the Muppets. And I think it's a good idea that he should create some good ideas that doesn't feature the Muppets and Sesame Street. So I think he did a good job of making some good ideas for some other movies that feature different puppets. Oh yeah, as for the movie itself, it had a good storyline, has great character, well, likable characters, some likable and memorable ones. Has fantastic songs from David Bowie, has a good, interesting score, it has fine cinematography. Um, what else? I just like everything here and there that involves fantasy and adventure. So let's head on to my strongest points and the weakest points of the Labyrinth. I got a two-way tie for the strongest points. One is David Bowie's performance as the Goblin King and the fantastic puppet designs. I'll go with the puppet designs first because I'm such a big fan of good movies that features puppets. I love every single character design that involves these wonderful puppets. I like the character design for Pluto, that cute monster who likes rocks. I like that dwarf character who has a big head, and those weird looking fire swap, whatever it's called. They look like spider monkeys or a fusion between a lion and a monkey. Um, and those goblins are pretty good too. I love every single character design that features amazing puppets. No wonder Jim Henson and the company did a fantastic job making good, fantastic characters that involves puppet designs. And the second strongest point in the movie is definitely David Bowie's performance as the Goblin King. I will say that David Bowie did a fantastic job of playing such a good looking, gorgeous, bad A word character that I have ever seen in my whole entire life. I think those the people who helped David Bowie with the makeup design, the costume design for his character, and that cool looking wig, they did a fantastic job of making such a great, epic villain who is such a gorgeous, good looking, bad A word character. What else I could say? And yeah, David Bowie has the rights to, using his songs for the movie that fits so well. So yeah, I will say for the strongest points of the movie is the puppet designs and David Bowie's performance as the Goblin King. And I will say for only one little weak point of this movie, just one little weak point right here, I will say the movie is a little bit rushed. I think it's around a little bit of the beginning and a little bit of the near middle of the film. It was a little bit rushed. I mean, I wish the movie should have slowed down a little bit, while we're continuing on enjoying this movie. So I don't have anything else to say. So I will say for one little weak point in the movie is sometimes the movie can be a little bit rushed. So be careful with the rushy part of a good film. And now let's head on to the characters of the movie. The first character I want to talk about is Sarah, played by Jennifer Cardy. It's so hard to pronounce her last name. Here's her name right here. There you go. Okay, I want to say for Sarah, she's a great female protagonist in a good Jim Henson film. She has a good storyline, great personality and attitude. She can be a spoiled brat sometimes, but all the way through the movie, she became a very matured character, and it's her responsibility to go to the labyrinth and try to find her brother before it's too late. So yeah, she's a good character overall. I will say one of my favorite puppet characters in the whole entire movie is Pluto. I will say Pluto is such a cute, interesting looking creature. I think this is before we get to know the Disney version of Beast from Beauty and the Beast. I will say that Pluto is definitely the best puppet character in the whole entire movie. I mean, he's such a sweetheart, and I love the character development and chemistry that he had with Sarah. I think this is the most cutest Beauty and the Beast moment I'll never forget in this whole entire movie. And I don't mind a really good puppet character who loves to make friends with rocks. As he always says, rock friend. And I couldn't agree with him more. So let him have some friends who are just a bunch of rocks. What else I could say? And finally, the last and final character I want to talk about is the Goblin King, played by our beloved David Bowie. Oh man, David Bowie. This is his best role, his best performance, and his best character. I mean, this character really did blow me away. And yes, he's the main important point of the movie. I mean, I think the best part I love about David Bowie's performance as the Goblin King is his gorgeous good look and his design. I mean, I just can't stop looking at him being such a gorgeous type of villain. I mean, those people had worked so hard to make a really good, excellent villain who is very gorgeous, handsome, and charming, and also pretty bad at the same time. And you know David Bowie, he's a good singer. He really loves to sing, and I love all of his songs. I will say the best song, in my own opinion, is Dance Magic. That was really, really cool. And another thing I love about the Goblin King is at least he's taking care of the baby very, very seriously. At least he's having fun with the baby. He knows how to take care of the baby pretty well and try to make the baby happy. I think that was really nice of him. At least he's way more of a good babysitter than Sarah is, if you know what I mean. So I guess I don't have much things to say, so I'll go ahead and tell you about my final thoughts of The Labyrinth. Overall, The Labyrinth is a pretty good movie, but I think The Dark Crystal is 10 times better because it has some pure epicness going on. But don't get me wrong, it's a good movie to watch. It had a good storyline, likable characters, it has fantastic puppet designs, it has an amazing score, good songs, and it's a very underrated movie to watch. So please watch this movie to believe it for our dear beloved David Bowie. I know we're going to miss him very dearly. So for my rating for this movie, I decided to give The Labyrinth a 9 out of 10. This is a good movie to watch, and the only David Bowie movie that I can enjoy, since I don't know all the other David Bowie movies. But this is one movie I will truly enjoy the most. And so that's my whole entire movie review of The Labyrinth. And join me next time for my next movie reviews to come. I gotta get going on The Great Mouse Detective. I'm not sure when it comes. I need to check out Crimson Peak. And maybe for Halloween, I will love to do a movie review of Dark Man. You know, Liam Neeson's movie. Since Liam Neeson did play that monster first before he played the monster for Monster's Call, and I promise I will get going on a Monster's Call. It sucks that they put that movie in a very wrong timing for 2016, if you know what I mean. And I also want to let you know is a happy Labor Day, and don't forget to bring your American flag with you in a video so you can learn to respect our home country and our people and our dear beloved American flag. And that's it for now, so I'll see you guys later, and sayonara.